All right, our next speaker is Zach Comm. And an event is getting old in the tooth a little bit or mature. We have two speakers this evening that are children of previous speakers. I think that's pretty cool. The title of the talk is The Phenomenon of Cartoon Horses. Welcome, Zach.
Thank you very much. If you're not ready to have fun tonight, too bad. This is a concept commonly known as cosplaying. It involves fans of a video game or television show, typically an anime or Doctor Who, dressing as their favorite character. The problem here, though, is that these grown men are dressing as characters from the children's cartoon My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. This show has seen massive, enormous success outside of its target demographic, which is obviously little girls. The success it's seen is with young males aged 15 to 24, and including myself. This is a picture of Summer BronyCon 2012. This is a convention dedicated to the show and attended almost entirely by males that fit within that demographic. It's insane. HerdCensus.net estimates with a 95% certainty, I have checked their math, that there exists about 7 to 12 million bronies in the US alone. The word brony, of course, is an amalgamation of the words bro and pony. The big question here is why? What has gone so wrong that this exists, that this is a thing, that this is popular? And it can be answered with one simple fact. The show itself is legitimately awesome. Let's start with the characters, because that is an integral part of any television show. Now, you would expect, from a children's show especially, that the characters would be walking sets of stereotypes, and that's absolutely true. My Little Pony takes it a couple steps further. This is legitimately awesome! It's incredible, some of the things that they can do. The way the show's atmosphere unfolds, it creates an environment that makes you receptive to things that happen in a way you wouldn't normally be. It's like it brings back your childhood innocence. At the same time, these characters are messed up. You don't see messed up characters in children's shows, but you can compare them to other human beings because we're so imperfect, and that's such an uncommon concept. It makes them seem almost human. I should point out that My Little Big Lebowski is not actually a thing. However, the heavy population of pop culture references in the show does make it more attractive for males such as myself. There is actually a lot of debate over exactly whom the best pony is in the fandom, and since this is being recorded, I feel obligated to state that it is indeed its majestic and immortal ruler, Princess Celestia. One of the other main things that makes this show fantastic, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the crossovers, because the accessibility of the characters creates this easy way to combine the characters with outside concepts. The magical land of Equestria is one of the other major parts of what makes this show incredible, because if you have a sprawling, epic fantasy world, you already have my attention. If it doesn't have yours, you're lying. It's such a ridiculously happy and perfect and idealistic place, though. How can this possibly draw in males such as myself? And the answer is, I believe, we adore being in an environment where we can retain our childhood innocence. We're all kids at heart. And despite the fact that this is a show for little girls, and that it's all about teaching the magic of friendship, Equestria is totally fraught with danger. Between rampaging dragons, magical monsters, or even just stampeding buffalo, seems like something is always going wrong. Add in a cast of horrible villains that want nothing more to capture or destroy all of Equestria, and it makes some darn surprisingly exciting television. Naturally, all these villains are defeated with the power of friendship. Now, you can probably tell just by looking at me, it takes somebody who is willing to defy some serious social norms in order to invest themselves in this show. What that creates is this fan base of talented, creative individuals who have contributed to the show's popularity in every medium of art available. Just video, songs, poetry, street graffiti, art. It's all there, and it perpetuates the growth of this massive fan base already. I got into the show because I saw a video on YouTube called Ponycraft 2. It featured exciting footage from the show and laid over it the audio from the trailer for the video game StarCraft 2. That was when I said, you know what, this is awesome, I'll give it a shot. So my reaction to the first 2 episodes were these. I can't believe I'm watching a children's show. I can't believe I'm still watching a children's show. And I got to the end of the 3rd episode, and I had to come to terms with the fact that I not only continue to watch, but I adore this children's show. Thank you.
That was great.